Hey guys, back with another one. So I will be going live today at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I also want to say happy Saturday. I want to get directly into this scam matter. Now, Faced by Nikki, aka Krishan Rock's makeup artist, she had brought this to the attention of viewers, to the public, that there was a scam artist out here and hiding behind the company Zeus Network. Now, she had an issue with it because of the simple fact that Zeus Network, in her opinion, wasn't doing anything to take this guy down. They allegedly said that he worked for Zeus Network and was fired. Now, this is allegedly. He still could be working for Zeus Network. However, I saw a post. I should have done it immediately. He took it down, of course, because it wouldn't make any sense to keep this post up. But maybe about a week ago, he put up a post and he was saying that they needed 2 baddies that dropped out, or 1 baddie. I know it wasn't more than 3, but it was a post. And if they wanted to be in the auditions, pretty much DM him. Now, DMing him would require like a payment of like $2,000, and then he would start adding up other expenses that you would have to pay out. We know that he has scammed quite a few people. Faced by Nikki had shared this information. Now, one thing that was very impacting to me that was stated out of Faced by Nikki, aka Krishan Rock's makeup art, was that Krishan Rock warned her about this dude and just about the network in general, from her experiences. Now, we're going to stay stuck on this guy impersonating to be a part of Zeus Network. And if he is still a part of Zeus Network, he's scamming people as an employee of this network. And I'm not going after or trying to make false allegations up on Zeus Network. So let's make that clear. That's a disclaimer. I am not going for Zeus Network. I am going for an alleged fired employee who worked for Zeus Network or still may be working for Zeus Network. You can see in this picture, he is parked out front the Ritz-Carlton. And trust and believe, I can believe that he's getting money to do this from scamming women who want to get to the top. A lot of people want to follow behind Krishan Rock and, get to the bag, and they want to get on these shows to promote themselves. And he's taking the hard-earned money from these women and their children, because they need this money to feed their children, by scamming them into a dream that does not exist. And I just want to show you a couple of other things. This is a picture of him. Again, his IG page is Zeus, ZEUSCO2X. Follow him. I'm not encouraging anyone to harass this man. I'm just making you aware of the situation. I'm also going to show you some other things too. But he's scamming women into thinking false hopes of being part of the baddie cast, and is really messed up. And my position with it, like Faced by Nikki's position, was, if in fact this man doesn't work for you or doesn't represent who you are as a brand, why isn't anyone saying anything about it? Now, these pictures could be old pictures when he did work for Zeus Network. Okay. And this is how he's running this whole scam setup and getting these women's money. He's getting thousands, not hundreds. And even if it was $10, it's still not right to be scamming people out there hard-earned money. And then you're in these expensive hotels and stores, going on these lavish vacations, and you didn't get it honestly, and you took it from the poor, because that's who you're taking it from. You're taking it from a group of people who want to make it in life, and they want to make it in life, and you're taking advantage of them. They're not like people that have that kind of money at their disposal to just give you this money with the false promises of being in the baddies. And think about it. It's the greatest hustle, because they still know when given this money, they're only on audition. So if they don't get cast, which they're not, this is a scam, they're not going to look at it like they just got jam scammed out of their money. They're going to just say, listen, I put up some money to try to make something out of my life, and I didn't get picked. So no one's going to go after them, because how does anyone know to take legal action when it was allegedly an quote unquote audition? anybody can win, right? So I want to show you something else too. So shout out to Blue Rock TV. Face by Nikki, aka Chrisean Rock's makeup artist, had posted the expose. She posted it on February 21st, and she posted screenshots of cash apps that was sent to this man. Okay, and he got this money from some of the victims. Now, again, Chrisean Rock, she had gave her honest opinion, and honestly, a lot of you guys are gonna probably say, "Oh, she's just mad because they're not gonna give her 200,000, 250,000 that she asked for, and she was treated poorly when she was on the baddies." That's neither here nor there. We're not gonna drag this, okay? But this man worked. It says, "I quit Zeus Network. I'm CEO owner. Please be careful." This was a great presentation of just how dirty this dude is, and to make enough people aware of the situation so they don't get scammed out of their money. Because this man's out here still with an active IG page. It hasn't been taken down. I have no idea if Zeus Network has reached out to him. I just hope that they have. I'm not going to say I don't care. Because a lot of things that I say, I might say, listen, I'm going to say this, keep it moving. I'm not going to keep it moving. His page should be taken down if he's scamming people out of this money. It's not. I'm not saying that Zeus Network did not contact him. They have no control over what one man does in their spare time. But please be careful when you are online and you see these opportunities that may be referred to you. It could be a group of people that are down with the scam, and you can get scammed out of a lot of money. You're not going to get the money back. You might can get it through your bank, but he's doing it through a Cash App. And I'm telling you right now, because I have had someone scam me up to $2,000 on my bank account. They used my phone. It was last year. Somebody I didn't know very well. And they were sending money because I had a debit card linked up to my Cash App. They were sending money to themselves up to $2,000. Thank the Lord, I have a nice balance in both of my bank accounts. I have two separate bank accounts, and I'm not known to do a claim like that. So I filed a claim, and I got the money back immediately, because we know that banks are covered by insurance that they have to pay like everybody else, like a car note. Everything's insured. Then they go after the villain. But Cash App is the most difficult place to get your money from or track. Also, do not give banks information. They do not give banks information on anything about your account, even if it's some fraudulent activity. I know this. And so if a bank tries to contact Cash App, they're not going to give them any kind of information. I had to literally go inside of the bank. I don't want to confuse anybody. I'm not saying I was trying to go on the baddies. I'm just telling you that was a very smart way for him to collect his money through Cash App, because it's really no paper trail is what I'm trying to say. I don't want to confuse anybody going on with a long spill. But if he would have probably did it like a bank wire transfer, no Cash App involved, but something more, established, he would not have got away with it. And they can still pull him into court. But a lot of these women, again, don't know, some of them, that they got scammed. They're probably not even aware of this information that has surfaced on the internet about him being a scammer. He's not real. And he even said it himself, "I quit Zeus Network. I'm the CEO owner." So what I'm trying to say to you is, be careful, be aware. And I really appreciate Face by Nikki confirming who told her not to do it. It wouldn't be a good idea. And that was Chrisean Rock. So she looks out for her people. She could have told her, "Hey, listen, maybe you'll, get better results than I got." But she told her honest opinion. I'm quite sure there's people in her real life all the time that Chrisean's around, or even people that are just fans and supporters that run up to her and they ask about the Zeus Network and the baddies. How can they get put down? He tells them the honest, hard truth, that she doesn't think it's a good idea to be part of this network because of her personal experience, obviously. But again, Zeus Network has nothing to do with this conversation. Allegedly, he was an employee at Zeus Network and became a slime ball, and he scams people. And he worked there, is what I'm saying, in my opinion. He got to know the ins and out. He got a devilish plan in his head on how he could come up off that, and he took action, and now he's scamming people. So just be aware. This is just an update video on some serious things that are being done on social media and all around this circus. Has nothing to do with Chrisean Rock or Blueface or anybody involved in what I talk about. But she was affiliated with Zeus Network, and she no longer is. Thank the Lord for that. And she did warn Nikki not to, in her opinion, and I'm quite sure she warned others. So a lot of people were warned. I know that Chrisean Rock, I believe, in my opinion, she did warn a lot of people, and they just didn't listen. But then again, I'm not knocking Face by Nikki. I was raised, you don't dislike somebody or do something because their results were different or weren't good. You have to see things out for yourself, and that's what she did. And she's just, because she doesn't want it to happen to anybody else, and I don't want to see it happen to anybody else, and Chrisean Rock didn't want to see it happen to anybody else. She didn't get scammed. I'm quite sure she knows of things that were going on, behind closed doors, and this not being a surprise to her as well. She spoke up about it.